Hey YouTube, Mike here. How we doing today? Hope we all had a good week. Alright, today I want to show you some of the new tools that I picked up and a new project that I'm going to be doing. As you know from previous videos, I've been picking up quite a bit of tools for hand joinery, dovetails, and I've been futzing with them, playing with them, practicing, and it's became very hard and it's very cumbersome doing them on the MFT table. You can do it, but I prefer to have kind of an old style workbench. And I used to have one right where I'm standing, 36 inches wide by 9 feet long. It was part of an outfeed table from my Powermatic table saw, and about 2 years ago, maybe a year and a half ago, I took it apart to put in the these two MFT3 tables and swapped out my saws and stuff. But I had a bunch of vices on it, and I liked it. I really liked it. But now I did a bit of research and saw that there's quite a bit of like portable workbenches. So what I did, I'm not sure of the manufacturer of this product. I did get it at Woodcraft. It is 25 inches by 36 inch board that is, I think, an inch and a half thick. They have 20 millimeter dog holes on 3-inch centers all the way around. I picked up this Gratz front vise, comes with a handle, and I actually picked up a while ago. It was up there on the top shelf, and I hope the lighting is okay, but we had a storm and one of my LEDs went and it was flashing, so I had to kind of disconnect it. So pardon the lighting, if anything. So probably well over a year ago, I picked up this 8-foot piece of Angeli wood. It's I was going to build actually a vise for the Craig table. It's very dense, very hard wood. Again, it is an inch and a half by, it's 5 3/4, and it's 8 feet long. And what I'm going to do, and I cut this first piece, this is a try, and now I'm really going to be using the joiner and the wall planer to get this nice and smooth. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut 2 pieces, one for this side, one for that side. I'm going to do the large dominoes, some screws, glue. So basically, picture this flipped over. Now the bench is up a little higher. You know, as we get older, a little harder in the back and the knees to work. So it'll be up, where's my ruler? It'll be up off the bench 6 inches. So, and then I'm going to, of course, this, you know, once I drill all the holes through it, there'll be another piece of this as the front, round off the edges, and now I have a front vise, clamp it. This will be clamped down onto this board, and I'll most likely be putting it on that side of the table. Hold on one second, let me grab my, I'm not sweating, it's just the vise is greasy. Okay, so that's going to be the next project. I'm not sure if I mentioned this, and then that's what happens when you get old. My wife, we put off the wall unit build till she looks and kind of figures out what she likes. Thinking about maybe putting a fireplace in it. I have propane in the area. I can put a fireplace in it. So we're milling around with it, and of course I want to start it when it's when it gets, you know, when the winter time, when it's cool, nice and cool. So that's that. This will be the next build. I'll be a series of videos, and I'm going to make it so that I can either clamp it onto the MFT3 table or clamp it onto the outfeed table, which, as you all know, rolls out to here if I need it. Okay, I picked up this Schwan square. It's Japanese. 90, 45, you can check, 90. But it's a nice, cute, small little square. You know, I'm not going to be doing away with my woodpecker. You know, when I do large projects, I keep them out. But it's something I actually now keep right here next to the Craig multi tool so that when if I need a square for a small piece, it's right there, and it is 4 inches by 6 3/4. Again, Woodcraft. Picked it up there. It's all stainless steel. All right. I have a medium Wood River shoulder plane, and now I picked up a small, number 91. $134 Woodcraft. Now my wife actually got me the medium one for last Christmas, but just got it. We're actually gonna take it out. Very nice. Nice tool steel, nicely polished. Just like its big brother, the medium. And we'll be playing with this again. But yeah, it's just something that I don't need a large one. I figured the medium, 1/2 inch, 3/4, basically that's what it is. And I had an older style one. Actually, I had my grandfather's, and I don't know if I ever told you, but before we moved here, I had 2 boxes of all my grandfather's stuff, and all I have left is one of those drills, which is up on the wall. Both boxes were stolen out of my shop during a trip back and forth here to Florida. When I came back, the boxes were gone. So, okay, the next thing I picked up was Woodpecker's 36-inch straight edge. Now, the reason I got this one, I have a 1 foot and a 2 foot, and as you know with the 1 foot, let me grab that, and you can do it with the 2 foot, but you can't do it with this 3-footer. You have that extra piece that you can actually make this, it's like $19, you can make it into a square, but you can't with this. This is a straight edge, but this is also the check. Flat and level. You do it if I eventually buy a big joiner, or if I have a big piece of wood, I wanted something a little bit bigger, a little bit longer. You can check the flat of your table saw. So that is, and it's nice because they come in these nice cases if you want. You can mount them on the wall. But one of my next also projects, which I'm going to tell you in a couple of seconds, that's where these are going to go now. Okay. I got, and it's not a real expensive one. It's actually one of the low ends. Japanese smoothing plane. Now, this thing has to be set up. It's made out of, it's Japanese white oak. It's Swedish steel. But I'll go over it when I'm done. But this has to be set up. You have to kind of, the only thing that contacts the wood is this front here, here, and here. All of this has to kind of have a little bit of a hollow ground. And then the steel also has to be, it's sharp, but it has to be set, and then the slot that it's in. Because basically all it is this block, this pin, this chip breaker, and this piece of steel. That's it. And it's designed, with an American plane, you're planing this way. With a Japanese plane, you're planing this way. And go on YouTube and check out, where you can check out the Samurai Carpenter, or you can just Google Japanese smoothing planes and look at the competition. Now, the Samurai Carpenter went to this competition in Japan. It was a wood show competition where they shave off, and the record is 5 microns. of a shave. One guy's pulling, and another guy is sitting there and he's pulling the shaving out. And then they hang it. It's all hung. And then the last couple of guys go for the championship. 5 microns. Go on a caliper and look at 5 microns, how thin that is. So, I hope I don't screw it up when I'm setting it up. So, okay, I'm saving this for last. I finally got my TC3B, which is my service pack, but it's the flat bottom one that will say nice and easy. It won't fall over like the other one. So I finally got this, came from the tool nut, set it up with my Milwaukee tools and a couple of test pieces. This actually is just my electrical bag. If I have to change an outlet or something, that's what I'll use this for. Okay, my little Festool, the C18 drill. I had to, I'm looking because it's starting to thunder, and now that I keep the garage door closed, it's nice and quiet in here because with that air conditioner, and then I have that little fan behind me going too. As you can see, I'm not sweating. I love it. All right. My 18-volt Milwaukee drill in my truck crapped out, and instead of buying one, I got the DeWalt's and stuff. I took it from here, and then my 12-volt drill. Then we needed, since I finally got a helper, so we needed another drill. So what I figured I'm doing is I'm gonna now discontinue the drills that I've been using. I'm just gonna keep the large DeWalt drill and an impact, and I'm gonna set up my Festool drills. I have the CSX and I have the T12 set, the 3 that, you know, it has all the chunks. Same with the CSX. So I picked up this. It is the D handle C18, but the reason I picked it up is I wanted more airstream batteries, and I wanted another airstream charger. So that's why I picked up the set. So basically it is the D handle. Now if you remember the old one, that was the battery right here. It used to come out this way. This now incorporates all of the batteries that lock in to here. Now this is, I haven't taken this out. I waited till I did the video. So it's got 25 different speeds. 1, 3, 5, 7, 10, 13 are the main ones, and then they're incremental in between. Forward, reverse, 2-speed, and it's got a screw mode and a drill mode. Comes with the bit, and then it's magnetized for other bits here in this front piece right here, where you could put 4 bits right here. So it comes with a concentric chuck, comes with the offset chuck, Jacob's chuck, all the way down here at the bottom. It comes with the 90-degree, full instruction manual, and it comes with 2 18-volt 5.2 lithium-ion batteries that are, they don't say. No, they don't say how many amp hours. Wow. Well, and they all have fuel gauges. And then the airstream charger. Now, the beauty about the airstream charger is that it blows air and cools the battery off. And then it has a 5-minute, 15-minute, 30-minute, and 45-minute charge. So basically, if you're like a contractor and you want to get batteries charging, well, the airstream charger, hence its name, blows air through the battery, cools the battery down before and during charging, so you can get batteries charged faster and get back to work. It's made for the tools that need a lot of power. You know, their hammer drill, their drywall screw gun. You know, you're constantly zipping in drywall screws. Their cordless circular saw. What else do they have? They have, oh God, why can't I think of that name? Oh, I mean, well, it's in Germany, but they have a concrete tile style saw, so stuff like that. So that's what I figured I'm going to do, is I'm going to be putting this with all the drills up in my little cubby. It'll give me 3 systainers, two systainer 2s and a systainer 1 for storage, and we'll go from there. Oh yes, and it comes with your battery, your charger, your drill, and then some exclusive service, your service little booklet now, something new that's online, how to register it, so on and so on. It's their new line of drill. That's why I decided to pick this one up. So we're gonna see what it's like. I mean, it's very nice, very comfortable in the hand. It's going to be used for more of the larger, for my drilling. You know, the CSX, that tiny little drill, has a tremendous amount of power. So we'll go from there and see where it goes to. Okay. Going over the shop, looking at where all my stuff is. What I decided to do, and let me pan the camera, is right there in that corner. Hope the lighting is okay. Where the metal cabinet is, where I have my woodpecker, my drills, the planer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reconfigure this area here. And I looked at changing that cabinet into a tool cabinet. But for one, it's got very thin metal doors, and it also has metal shelves. Can we see? Oh yeah, we can see. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take this down. My glues, now there's a lot of modeling stuff in here I'm going to put in the room, but I'm going to move this over. I'm going to incorporate all the Festool pieces into the systainers with Kaizen foam, and I'm going to build a tool cabinet that I can put my planes in, my marking gauges, the glue on the side, all my squares, my chisels. You get where I'm going. So first thing is first, I'm going to build this workbench, because I want to incorporate some inlay and some different joinery into it, but I think I want to do it pretty much 50% but with machinery and 50% by hand. So I'm going to see where, I'm going to kind of draw it out. I've been getting some ideas off of course, YouTube, and we'll see what it comes to. But yeah, no, I'm going to keep my Festool area. But I may be getting rid of the stack system, putting the Festool drawer systems over here, and well, at least 2 of them, or 3. Sorry, there's 3 over there. And then I'm going to incorporate all this into the cabinet, keeping something for glues on the side, and all my all that stuff back there. That is hand cut stuff in the cabinet. So we'll see where that goes, but that's probably going to be a few months from now. All right, YouTube. Again, if you have a question, or if you would like a Mike's Woodshop sticker, I'm going to include my email below. Just send me the info and we'll send it out, or if it's a question, I'll answer it. All right, again, thank you all for the subscribes, all of the likes, and all of the comments. I greatly appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care now. Bye-bye.